What's going on? I just finished reading this book here, Success Attracts Success by Frederick Dodson. And there's one part of the book where he talks about AQ, which stands for adversity quotient. So we all know about IQ, and then I'm sure most of us know about EQ, like the emotional kind of intelligence, emotional quotient. But he talks about AQ, adversity quotient. And yeah, I thought that was an interesting idea to highlight, and how a lot of people have a very low AQ. When adversity comes up, when challenges come up, they either retreat or fall back or complain or resist, and that doesn't do anyone any good, right? I think when you kind of face adversity head on and you aren't scared of it, or you're not discouraged by it, then that's when you really grow and step into a new version of yourself and kind of break through the habit of being yourself by kind of going expanding and moving forward. So I thought that was an interesting point. He also talks about LFT, low frustration tolerance, and TO, threshold of overwhelm. So increase your threshold of overwhelm and adversity quotient and overcome low frustration tolerance. So he talks about, like, at what point do you get enraged or angry or whiny or exhausted or tired, right? And then recognizing that and being aware of that, and then also either leaning into that or just being aware of it and then not succumbing to the old habits and kind of the old way of doing things and whine or complain, and just either do more of it and just get your body used to it so you can make that almost like a new normal and not have it impact you or affect you. And then that way, I think it just builds a stronger character. I feel like one thing personally, if I get a message, like a work message or something, that it either triggers me or makes me respond in a certain way, the key thing for me is to recognize, okay, this is making me react or wanting to respond in a way that might not be that useful, and it might not be productive for everyone, and instead take some space and either walk away from the computer or respond after a few hours instead of immediately, after I've settled down and I've kind of thought things through and maybe looked at things from different perspectives. So I feel like that's a great way to handle everyday stuff, is to just embrace the situation instead of resisting it. And how can I just be with the moment and not want it to change, not feel like the circumstance should change or that this isn't ideal and to remove myself from it, but instead, how do I embrace it and step into it and lean into it and not have it affect or impact my mood or my emotional state, and then practice kind of raising the AQ in that way. So pretty interesting concept. A lot of ideas in this book that he kind of bounces around quite a few different ideas and points. And yeah, I feel like it's a nice one to read around the mindset of success and how to kind of deal with everyday situations in a way that is something that we prefer. So check it out if you're interested. I'll also leave a link to my book club below if you want to join and check out the conversation there. You can take a look at that as well. All right, see you in the next video.